And that's why you are being manipulated into clicking on and watching more videos on YouTube. Hang on, wait. Let's rewind. Today we are diving into the psychology of YouTube, the secrets, the tactics that creators use behind the videos that you watch, and how YouTube and creators are successful from them. As always, I'm your host, George Xander, and I will be giving you all the necessary information, and then you can make up your mind from there. Without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy, but let's jump into it. Welcome to Gen Z Money. So let's start at the very beginning. You're scrolling through YouTube, you haven't even started to watch a video yet, right? What are you looking at? You're looking at thumbnails and you're looking at titles of videos. Whether you've searched something in, you're scrolling through to see, oh, is this something that I want to watch? Does this relate to the topic that I want to look at? Or whether you're on the home page or the trending page and just looking through, you're looking at thumbnails and titles. Now let's look at the psychology behind these. Thumbnails are the first visual thing that you see about the video that you're about to watch. They have to grab your attention, and that's why a lot of creators use bright colors, a lot of stills from the video, whether that's a crazy still of like a car blowing up or someone jumping off a cliff, and they use a lot of animated faces, and that immediately grabs your attention and raises questions. If there's a car blowing up, you immediately go, whoa, wait, hang on, why is there a car blowing up? What's going on? If there's someone jumping off a cliff, you're like, that's insane. What's going on here? Or when you're scrolling through, you're looking at titles. And again, the title has to be equally as engaging as the thumbnail. It has to raise questions like the thumbnail as well. And the title is the first bit of information that you're getting from the video. And your brain is asking questions constantly. Is this what I'm looking for? Am I going to be interested in this? And that's why titles use questions and bold statements to grab your attention. For example, a lot of people will remember the prank era when we had prank name, and then in brackets, gone wrong, or gone wrong, I nearly died, or near death experience. These immediately raise questions for the viewer, like, how did they die? What went wrong? What is going on? And the viewer feels like they have to click on the video to find out. They want to find out more because they've been given a bit of information that's shocking. And then if they don't click the video, they're not going to know. They're not going to know how the creator nearly died. They're not going to know how the prank went wrong. And so you're being left out of the loop. So the creator makes it a necessity for you to watch the video. It's playing into the human nature of curiosity. However, recently a lot of videos have veered away from this, and now we're seeing the complete opposite. We're seeing bland thumbnails of a singular creator, maybe looking down and looking sad or head in their hands, and the title reflects that sadness or bland nature of the thumbnail, and the title is just "The End" in lowercase, or "I quit." And this is still very effective titles and thumbnails. However, it's the complete opposite of what we used to see a couple of years ago. Because the ones a couple of years ago have completely been overdone, people are veering away from that and using these ones. However, the effect is the same. It raises questions, it plays into people's curiosity, and you feel like you have to watch. Why is it the end? Why is this person quitting? Is it the end of their life? Do they have a terminal illness? Is this the end of their YouTube career? Are they quitting YouTube? It plays into people's curiosity and you have to click on the video. There is also another type of title, and a lot of you will be familiar with it, and it's the not clickbait videos, where the title says not clickbait. For example, I nearly died, not clickbait. And these videos are quite interesting because they're saying not clickbait. And whether they are or they aren't, whether in the video the creator does nearly die, by saying it's not clickbait, the viewer feels whether they believe the creator or not, that they have to find out whether it's clickbait or not, whether what's said in the title is true, and so clicks on the video. So then, therefore, saying it's not clickbait, you're tricking people into watching the video, and so then, therefore, saying it's not clickbait is still clickbait, because you're baiting the viewer into clicking your video by saying it's not clickbait. I think that is incredible and so interesting. So now you've started the video, you've watched the ad before, ka-ching, that's money in the bank for YouTube and the creator because you've clicked on the video and watched the ad. Now the task at hand is the creator and YouTube want you to watch that video in its entirety. They want you to watch the whole thing. And one tactic a lot of creators use is what I did in this video. Do you remember what happened at the very start of this video? I played a clip from the very end of the video, wrapping up the video saying, that's why you've been manipulated, blah, blah, blah. Hopefully, if I did it well enough, hopefully I did, you thought in your mind, subconsciously, how am I being manipulated? What's going on? How did we get here? Because it threw you in the deep end and it immediately drew you in, right? A lot of channels do this. For example, prank channels, let's take Jake Paul for example, he sets his mattress on fire in a vlog. When he uploads the video, he's going to put a 3-second clip of his mattress on fire at the very start of the video. This immediately shocks the viewer, it's exciting, it's entertaining, and by putting it at the start for a small clip cut down, it makes the viewer watch the whole video to see how they got to setting the mattress on fire. And so loads of creators do this. They put a really exciting segment at the first couple of seconds and then cut to a boring segment of a vlog of the day and then ramping up to the climax of the video where they set their mattress on fire at the very end. And this is because people decide whether they will watch the entire video within the first 7 seconds of the video starting. So creators have to engage their audience straight away so that people watch their video. By watching the video in its entirety, YouTube can put ads at the start, middle, and end, therefore pulling that money lever and extracting the most money they can out of the videos. And for this, we now have to look at the algorithm behind YouTube. A lot of people are familiar with the algorithm, but just to explain quickly, one person doesn't choose which videos go on the trending page or on the home page that are pushed to your YouTube. The algorithm does it. And what exactly does the algorithm push? The algorithm favors videos that retain their viewers because then they can put ads throughout the video. This benefits YouTube and the creators. It puts money in YouTube pockets and it puts money in the creators' pockets. So I see a lot of YouTubers saying, oh, I've been shadow banned, my content is no longer shown to people. And this isn't the case. That person's content isn't engaging enough, people don't watch it, they don't retain viewers, and they purely don't have enough people clicking on their videos. And so they haven't been shadow banned, the algorithm just doesn't favour their videos anymore. YouTube haven't manually selected them to be taken off, they're just not creating exciting enough content. So now we have to look at success on YouTube. Who is successful? Who plays into the algorithm? And who does the algorithm favour? Let's take a look at Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast, for example, makes videos that are surreal. He makes videos where he spends large sums of money that no ordinary person will ever spend within their lifetimes. He blows $1 million on some videos. He buys private islands, he buys Lamborghinis, and he gives them away. He's almost monetizing challenges. It's almost like the modern version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, but he also monetizes charitable work. And I know this isn't his intention, or it's not his apparent intention, but he is still monetizing charitable videos where he gives away money, he donates money to charity, and so therefore his videos are successful because it's surreal, it's not real life. People want to see that, they want to experience it, and so they click on his videos and watch it. Another one is Jake Paul. Jake Paul used to be a huge idol for young kids. He made them feel like they were a part of his crew, and you could follow along with his life. You could prank his friends along with him, you could go to events with him, you could watch his daily vlog and be a part of Team 10. It was like he was your friend, and a lot of people bought into that. And so those are just two examples of success. And both of these examples use all of the tactics that I've talked about in this video. They use engaging thumbnails, they use engaging titles that raise questions, and they use the arc of putting exciting content at the start, boring segments, and ramping up to more exciting to the very climax of the video, so that you watch the whole thing and you watch the ads throughout it. Now, by no means am I bashing YouTube, I'm purely looking at the psychology behind it and the method at work. I love YouTube, I'm a huge fan of YouTube, I've been watching YouTube for as long as possible, exactly the same as you guys watching this video. I'm sure you've been watching YouTube and are a fan of YouTube as well. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I just thought it was a very interesting thing to talk about. I'm fairly new to YouTube, I think this is my 6th video, so please leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy. Take care out there and keep a hold of your hard-earned money. Bye bye.